If you were to be jealous of anyone, what comes to mind if you were to be jealous of someone?
You know what's interesting? I have never been jealous of someone because I'm so happy when people succeed.
Me too.
Because it gives me that hope that I have a chance to succeed, and I know how hard people work when they get there. There is not such a thing overnight success. So when people succeed, it makes me happy, it makes me proud, and if I've had something to do with that, oh my God, it's like I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting so excited because I don't have to be in front. I don't have to have that ego kind of thing. But knowing that I had done something, that I helped someone, that's it.
It's
for
awesome. So jealousy is not in your makeup. That
No.
doesn't surprise me
No.
either.
Me. No.
Who who have you seen that you do not trust at all? Absolutely do not trust at all. If you don't want to name names, because I know you're polite, don't.
I have problems with the politics.
Politicians.
Yeah, I have problems.
Right.
And not everybody is the same.
No.
And it's very sad that it's like one bad apple rot the whole
Yeah.
the whole bunch of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Because some people really care. But unfortunately, the giving power to people, somehow they lose their essence, they lose who they are, they lose what they were elected for or why they are there. And the funny thing, they are paid with our tax money. And instead of serving us, they're serving themselves. So I have a problem with that.
I can understand that. Now, as far as where you're getting your information that you trust, so if you're tuning into something, whether it be a television show or a magazine or something like that, what can you think of? Where are you going to get information that you trust?
I'm the worst person to ask that because I'm a totally curious person. And when I get an information, I'm going to hit everything. I'm going to hit the internet. I'm going to borrow a book or buy a book, and I'm going to make sure that before I'm passing on that information, I have the facts. So for me, as soon as you say something and I'm becoming really curious, I'm going to go and research it. I hear about the soup, let's say, like somebody was mentioning a soup, and I said, I want to know what kind of soup is that. I mean, it's just a small little thing.
Sure.
And I'm researching. I said, how many recipes there are, how they make it, where it's coming from. I mean, I'm one of those types that, like,
You really go crazy.
Yeah,
But
I
you would
do.
say the first two things you mentioned though were the internet and books.
Yeah.
So those are really your first go-to modes of operandi when trying to find
Yes.
information that you trust.
And I'm going to research the person who said it, what is behind the person, if the person, how much accurate it was, and he has, and if he's recognized as an expert or he's recognized as somebody who contributed to something, and comes from a knowledge point of view or just blabbing.
Okay. So if you were to go online, where do you gravitate to?
Oh, we still
Like
go
when you
to
go
Google.
online, where?
We still could go to Google and Google things up. But when you get to that point, I'm very lucky because I'm surrounded with very interesting people and knowledgeable people. So I'm going to ask their suggestions if they heard about it. And if I trust them, of course, I'm going to go with... but I'm never satisfied only one person's answer.
Right.
I
You'll
have
go
to
and
have-
you have to do your
Yes.
research and
Oh.
you go to several different places
I have
to
to.
make sure that
And
everything aligns.
And my personal experience, I have been fortunate that if I would die today, I experienced life.
Right.
I have been through a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
And so I take that in consideration, and combining, it's like there is something interesting.
Cool. So who do you find and I know you have a lot of friends, but if you were to say mention three types of groups that you associate with most, what would be, if you were to categorize your life, let's say, what would those associations be?
Associations, they are people who, I love people who are interesting. They have the same values as me, and they like to go forward. They like to learn. Nothing is worse than being with somebody who's boring and it's not open to possibilities, or they don't want to learn and they say, okay, I know it all. That's a lie. Nobody knows it all.
Yeah.
So I'm always gravitating towards people who are researchers like me. They want to know. People who are in the same industry as me because I can learn, and people who are spiritual. That's something I'm
So
working
curious
towards.
people, fashion and arts people,
Yes,
and spiritual people.
absolutely.
And obviously people that love animals, because I know how much you love
Oh my
animals, right?
God.
I mean, you don't even talk to them like they're animals. They're that's your family. So I know where you're at with that. They almost
Yeah.
don't even go into a category because they're really people in a furry suit,
And
right?
you know what? I think she thinks she's people.
Lola?
She loves people.
Aw.
Yeah, Lola.
She's so cute. Now, if you were to say you've gone online and you've been interested in a product, what are the types of products that you've purchased online? Have they been shoes? Have they been clothes? Have they been books? Have they been courses? What is it that you have purchased online?
At this point, actually, I purchased some interesting from Joe Vitale. He has this
Oh, so
new
this is
concept.
this is a spiritual thing with
Yeah,
Joe.
it is
Yeah, that's right.
spiritual.
Yeah.
I have watched a lot of webinars because I have been doing. I have been involved with the business side of the fashion industry, and I'm really curious. I have been before shopping for shoes, but that's hard because you have
Sizing,
to try
right?
it. You have to try it. So
Yeah.
I'm not, but books definitely, magazines, and basically webinars or
So
certain
informational
things.
products.
Informational
That
products.
seems to be
Yeah,
something
it's
that you go
absolutely,
to it for.
yeah.
Okay, good. That's good to know. Do you tend to go to blogs? Are you reading any blogs at all? And if you are reading blogs, like where are you going?
Sometimes, but I'm not. I started a blog
Yeah,
a few years
that would be
ago.
good for you to start for what you do. My God, that'd be amazing.
But you know what? I forgot my password.
Ah,
I cannot go back.
okay, so now we have to do the organizational course for the person that wants to have a blog,
Oh
right?
my God! It's like I'm just flipping out because I want to resign. And
That's so
says,
funny.
oh, you already have a blog because
Yeah.
my name there.
Yeah.
And I said, but I don't remember my password, and they would not give it back to me. So I'm like,
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh dear.
But you know what? I
I
love
totally
computers,
know where you're at.
but don't tell me how it works because I don't want to know it.
Right.
Give me the
No, you just want to
creative side.
use it as
Yeah.
a tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What about watching videos? Like watching videos on YouTube or watching videos
Oh
on
my
Facebook
God.
or watching informational videos. Is that something that you tune into?
lately, and every day, I decided to make it a 30-day event.
Oh
I'm
wow.
watching motivational videos,
Excellent.
and some of them they are only 6 minutes. Some of them it's an hour or 25 minutes. But that's something I do something around the house, and I listen.
Perfect.
And I love it because I'm pumped up at the end.
Right.
So that's one
Right.
of the
So that kind of
things.
sets you
Yeah.
off for your day.
And when I'm like, I had a like
A
so-so
day.
I'm going to watch something about funny animals or like something stupid.
Yeah.
really.
Just to lift
So-
your mood.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Perfect. And do you? Oh yeah, you do. You definitely do. You attend conferences. You
Yes.
volunteer at conferences, and you do many events. I know
Yes.
that. So conferences and events are actually definitely part of your lifestyle
And volunteering.
and volunteering.
Yeah.
And what do you find that? What makes you want to? Because I know you do it a lot. So what is it that you're getting out of going to the conferences and the events?
Oh, you meet lots of people. Like, I started more than a year ago to
Yeah.
go to these events,
Mm-hmm.
and let me tell you, I'm not in contact with everybody, but I met at least 800 people,
Wow.
which is
That's
staggering. Where are you going?
astonishing. That's
Where are you
great.
going to meet that? And I
Yeah.
made some people. I'm
Yeah.
with some people on Facebook.
Sure.
I meet them, and they have the same passion. They want to advance. They want to achieve. They have the same energy. So this is the people I want to be around.
Sure.
So
Right.
basically, it's one of the things that I achieved. The other one, I always learn something new. You cannot, like, you go for a 3-day event.
Mm-hmm.
It's no way you're going to retain everything. So always gets bits and pieces when you go back and says, oh, I haven't thought of that. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
So it's always helpful, and you meet the people. And now I'm going to the business excellence. And
I know.
there are so many interesting
You're going to meet some
speakers,
awesome people there.
like who come and tell their life stories and how they reach what they
Their
achieve.
successes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, it's like totally, it's a high. It's a total high for
Yeah.
a while. You
Yeah.
go to Anthony Robbins, yes, you are a high, but you go to these ones, and it's like you go back. It's like a drug, but it's better because it's not toxic.
Yeah, and plus too, because you can create some long-term business and friendships out of
Absolutely,
it. I find,
yeah.
right?
And
Like you're
it's
saying, because they're like-minded people.
so many interesting people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, and ideas, and it's like I haven't thought of that. Oh my God, you know.
So it's a great time. Well, thank you so much for doing this interview with me. And is there anything else that you would like to say? Because this is probably going to be seen by about 186 people in our group. So is there anything else? They're all doing this as far as I know. They're interviewing people that could possibly be their tribe. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thank you very much for considering me. First
of
of all.
course.
Second of all, I had a blast doing it because I love the questions, and I think they're very pertinent of where I am at this point.
Right.
So they were brilliant for me.
Perfect.
It made me
Made you think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what I like. I like
Perfect.
working my brain.
Excellent.
And
Well,
thank you.
oh, you're so welcome. Thank
And
you.
you know what? One more thing.
Yeah.
The one thing I remember, and I'm going to say that, what you taught me.
Yeah.
And I was telling you
On the deck.
on the balcony. Yeah.
Yeah.
Many years ago, we did this fashion show, and I remember I coordinated the my scene,
Yeah.
and you said something is missing, and that taught me to be more detail oriented. And I said, yeah, I don't have to watch only from my point of view what I'm doing, but what about the point of view of the people who are watching? And I never forgot that, and really helped me along the way. So thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. And that's a long time ago.
A while ago, but you know, I still have it.
Good for you. Well, thank you so much once again. Awesome, awesome stuff. Thanks.
Love you.
Ah.